Well, hello everyone. My name is Rick Passek, the FlyFish Fanatic, and welcome to my tying bench. Today I'll be tying a little emerger pattern, just a really old style. It's a shuttlecock. Let's get cracking. I'll get you guys over to the other screen. So, in the vise, got a Hook-Hends BL724 size 10. Now this is a heavier wire, so I like actually using a thinner wire, but I don't have one at the moment. So, but all good. I'm going to be using some Semperfli NanoSilk 12/0 in white. Let's get that started here. Nip off that piece. Then for the body, I'm just going to be using some turkey biot. Goose biot works really well, works as well. It's just I find them so damn short, so they're hard to deal with. So I'm just going to use a goose biot. And there's always that leading edge, right, on the goose biot, right? You've got that leading edge that'll create the rib, right? So you got to make sure that that's going in the right direction. So I'm going to tie it in. Put a nice base down first. Spin my thread a little bit. Just give it a little bit of wax just to help hold in this goose biot. Sorry, turkey biot in this case. I'm going to tie it in on my side. I'm going to make sure I tie it right down. And I go up to about this, leaving a couple mil at the front there. Okay, so now you can see that I've got a bit of a leading edge, the leading edge there. I want to make sure that edge stays in the back, right? It'll create the rib. You'll see when I do this. So you got to be a little careful with these materials because they are a little on the brittle side. So I'm just going to wrap this forward, wrap it forward, so that this using that leading edge, it acts as segmentation, right? It helps give that segmented look. So I'm just barely, I'm just touching wrap, slightly overlap, right? Sort of there. Now I'm just gonna, of course, got this light so close that I'm having a bit of a trouble. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back. There we go. So just lock that down, take off my hackle plier, and I'm just going to make sure I lock that biot down really nicely. Okay, and then I'll do a couple of turns in front here. Then I'm going to grab my tweezers, hold my thread tight, grab my tweezers, and just give that a pull, and that'll break it off. Okay, and that little piece that's left there, I'm just going to tie that down. Come on. That's being stubborn. You know what? I'm just going to grab it. Sometimes you just got to be a little patient. That'll get covered up anyway. So now I'm going to take some CDC. Oh, can you see that? Yeah. Some CDC in an olive. And I've taken, now it depends on how big your feathers are here. I've taken 3. Sometimes I'll use 4, even 5, 6, depending on how thick your feathers are and how bushy you want this. So I'm going to want about a body and a half sticking past the eye. So about there. Just going to get that a nice loose tie and then tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. Looks pretty good. Lift this all back, put a little bit in front, and take my good Renomed scissors. Just give it a nice close nip. Keep all of this CDC that you cut off. You can take it off the center stem. It makes amazing dubbing, like amazing dubbing. So try not to throw that stuff away. So now that that's sitting there, I'm just going to give it a couple more there. Okay, now I'm going to take some Hairline Gold, Hair's Ear Plus Gold dubbing. I like using a more natural dubbing on these. I mean, this has got a little bit of flash in it, just a little bit of flash in it. A little bit of wax on there. Yeah, so this just got the tiniest little bit of flash, just as an attractant. I mean, the CDC will grab that light and it will act almost as a flash. But so now I'm just going to put a couple behind, lift my material up, couple 3, 4 in front, again behind. If it's too much, just pull that off. Right behind the eye. Get my whip finishing tool and just 3, 4 turn whip finish, and I'll do a second one. And you can add some head cement on that second whip if you want, or not. I usually just do a second set of whip finishes and then I don't use head cement, and I've found that none of these ever come apart. So and you can just preen that forward a little bit, just getting it wet a little. And then if you want, you can just kind of just pop out some of that, just a little bit, pop out some of that that hair. Now I'm just going to back my camera up here a bit and see if you guys can see the whole thing for you, because there we go. So there, now you can see, pretty well see the whole fly. So yeah, so that's it. That's the CDC Shuttlecock. It's a great little fly. This will really help it suspend in that top film, and it'll just sit in there kind of on an angle. It'll just kind of sit in the film kind of like that. Right. So there's a version in green there. This is tied with goose biot and in black. Here, I'll just actually put that in the vise. You can have a look. So yeah, so that one's in goose biot body and a little bit of the ice dub in black peacock for the and then just a piece of black CDC. So, and again, that's going a little wonky there. So yeah, again, you can pull out these legs if you want. If you wanted to just give it a bit of just a quick little, you don't want much, but just a quick little brush out, right? Just to make it look a little buggier. And yeah, these when the Chironomids are coming off, these are great, just right under the surface. So, alrighty. Well, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you've subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, please consider doing so. Hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell so you don't miss any further videos, and we'll see you on the next Tye video. Tie lines, everyone.